went through a depression because I wasn't going to school every day with my friends. I wasn't going to work every day. It was tough for me because I began shopping. I developed a really intense shopping habit.
It can be said that In Living Color is a great success for Kim Coles because most of us know her thanks to her role in this movie. However, what puzzled fans was that she took the initiative to leave the film when it could have brought her many valuable opportunities in the future. What happened? None of us know. The real reason why it wasn't until today, when Kim Coles was 62, that she bravely revealed the whole truth. Let's hear her out. According to the Orlando Sentinel, Coles entered the competition without any prior experience in stand-up comedy, but she captivated the audience with her natural humor during the event. "That was my first comedy gig ever," Coles later reflected. Her performance earned her the title of first runner-up in the contest, but more importantly, it awakened her to her true calling. "Once I saw the reaction of the audience, I knew this is what I wanted to do," she said, marking the moment as a pivotal turning point in her life. Although the contest set her on the path to comedy, it also led Coles to reconsider her participation in such beauty pageants altogether. Deciding she would not compete in another plus-size beauty contest, she resolved to transform her lifestyle. With determination, Coles embarked on a weight loss journey, shedding 50 pounds through diet and exercise. While committing to this personal change, she simultaneously pursued her newfound passion for comedy, proving her dedication to reinvention both on and off the stage. Coles quickly found her stride in the stand-up world, carving out a space for herself with her sharp wit and relatable humor. She honed her craft in venues like the famed Comic Strip in New York City, where she became a regular performer. Her burgeoning career saw her opening for Sinbad on his road shows and serving as a warm-up comedian for The Cosby Show, a coveted role that allowed her to engage live studio audiences and refine her skills in crowd work and delivery. These experiences laid the foundation for her comedic versatility, which would later become a hallmark of her career. Her growing reputation also earned her appearances on prominent television platforms of the time, such as Showtime at the Apollo and Star Search, where she further showcased her ability to connect with audiences. It was this rising visibility that eventually caught the attention of Keenen Ivory Wayans, who was casting for what would become the groundbreaking sketch comedy series In Living Color. Wayans had a clear vision for his show. He wanted stand-up comedians who could seamlessly transition into acting and sketch performances. Coles fit the bill perfectly. "I got the show because of my stand-up," she explained. Her ability to command a stage translated effortlessly into the high-energy, improvisational world of sketch comedy. Landing a role on In Living Color marked a monumental milestone in Coles's career. The show, which premiered in 1990, became a cultural phenomenon, launching the careers of several future comedy legends, including Jim Carrey, Jamie Foxx, and Jennifer Lopez. For Coles, it provided an unparalleled platform to display her comedic range. She became known for her spot-on impressions of celebrities like Robin Givens, Marla Gibbs, and Downtown Julie Brown, earning her recognition as one of the show's standout talents. Her performances resonated with audiences, showcasing her ability to embody characters with precision and humor. The success of In Living Color was nothing short of revolutionary. Premiering in 1990, the sketch comedy series captivated audiences with its bold, unapologetic humor and groundbreaking representation of Black culture on network television. Its edgy sketches, boundary-pushing content, and diverse cast were unlike anything audiences had seen before. The first season's impact was profound, earning widespread acclaim and even winning an Emmy Award for Outstanding Variety Series. For Kim Coles, the opportunity to join the cast seemed like a dream come true, offering her a national platform to showcase her comedic talents. However, despite the show's success, her tenure on In Living Color was unexpectedly brief. After just one season, Coles was let go, sparking widespread speculation and controversy. Her sudden departure from the show led to a flurry of rumors, with many questioning why Coles had been dropped. One particularly persistent rumor suggested that Coles had been fired after engaging in an affair with the show's creator and executive producer, Keenen Ivory Wayans. Coles was frequently confronted with these accusations, which she categorically denied. In a 1992 interview, she humorously recounted the outrageous claims people would make about her. "So I heard you're on crack cocaine, and I heard you had Keenan's baby, and then dogged him," she joked, highlighting the absurdity of the gossip surrounding her exit. The reality of Coles's dismissal was far less sensational, though no less disheartening. According to a 1992 article in the Chicago Tribune, Coles received the news unexpectedly one Saturday evening when her agent called to inform her she had been fired. The decision, it seemed, came directly from Wayans, who reportedly believed that Coles lacked the versatility required for the show's demanding sketch format. This explanation puzzled and frustrated Coles, who felt she had not been given the opportunities necessary to fully demonstrate her range. "How could I show my versatility if I wasn't able to perform?" she questioned, pointing out the limitations placed on her involvement during the first season. Coles also later revealed her belief that there may have been favoritism at play. She observed that Keenen Ivory Wayans appeared particularly focused on promoting his sister, Kim Wayans, within the show. Reflecting on the situation, Coles said, "Now that I look back on it, it became evident that, and I'll try to be nice, it was Keenan's job to make his sister, Kim Wayans, a star." Coles's candid remarks conveyed her frustration with what she perceived as uneven opportunities within the cast. She went on to say, "I'm not trying to say I'm the best stand-up comic out there, I'm not. But I've seen Kim before, and in my opinion, she isn't very good. And for the record, I would say this to her face." The experience was undoubtedly a challenging chapter in Coles's career, as it forced her to grapple with professional rejection and public scrutiny. However, it also underscored the complexities of working within a close-knit creative team where personal dynamics could influence professional decisions. Despite the setback, Coles refused to let her dismissal define her trajectory. She continued to pursue opportunities in comedy and acting, building a successful career that included notable roles on television and in film. Kim Coles's experience on In Living Color was marked not only by the excitement of being part of a groundbreaking show, but also by the frustrations of feeling overlooked and undervalued. Reflecting on her time there, Coles shared candid insights into the challenges she faced, particularly regarding how sketches and opportunities were distributed among the cast. "Keenen would take sketches right out of my hand and give them to her," Coles revealed, referring to Keenen Ivory Wayans' tendency to prioritize his sister, Kim Wayans. As the show's creator and driving force, Keenen controlled the casting and distribution of material, which often left Coles feeling sidelined. "Writers write, but he casts the show," she explained. "We'd sit around the table and he divided out, 'Kim, you read this. You do so-and-so. You do so-and-so.'" This dynamic was particularly disheartening for Coles, who saw her potential contributions repeatedly overlooked. Despite her frustrations, she admitted to struggling to assert herself during this time. According to the Baltimore Sun, instead of advocating for the sketches she believed in, Coles often retreated to her dressing room to cry. Looking back, she acknowledged this as a mistake, admitting that her reluctance to fight for her place in the spotlight may have contributed to her eventual departure from the show. Coles also described the broader environment of In Living Color as one that was largely male-dominated, which further complicated her experience. "It's a show designed for and by men," she said. "Most of the work is written for the men. That's the way Keenen is. He's very male-oriented. I don't want to say macho. He doesn't hate women, but he's a man, and absolutely comes from a man's perspective." This perspective shaped not only the humor and focus of the show, but also how opportunities were allocated among the cast. Within this male-driven framework, Coles observed a pattern where the limited roles and sketches for women were disproportionately given to Kim Wayans and Kelly Caulfield. Any work that was given to the women, most of it went to two of the women, which were his sister and Kelly Caulfield. That just developed as a pattern on and on and on, Coles recalled. For her, this recurring dynamic underscored the challenges of being a woman in an environment where male voices and perspectives dominated the creative process. Despite the disappointing way Kim Coles' time on In Living Color ended, she chose to see the experience as a learning opportunity and used it to propel her career forward. Reflecting on her time on the show, Coles has acknowledged both the challenges she faced and the valuable lessons she took away, particularly about navigating the complexities of the entertainment industry. Her departure from the groundbreaking series might have seemed like a setback, but it ultimately led her toward other opportunities that would solidify her place as a versatile and beloved performer. Shortly after leaving In Living Color, Coles began to rebuild her career with a series of smaller but significant roles. She made a guest appearance on the hit sitcom Martin, where her comedic timing and charm shone through, and landed a minor role in the film Strictly Business. These projects allowed her to maintain visibility and continue honing her craft, even as she worked to recover from the abrupt end to her time on the sketch comedy series. In addition to these roles, Coles found herself in an intriguing yet frustrating situation with NBC. The network offered her a holding deal, a common industry practice in which a studio pays a performer to remain exclusive to them while they search for the right project. For Coles, this meant she was being paid not to work elsewhere, a double-edged sword for a performer eager to prove herself. While the deal provided financial security and underscored the network's recognition of her talent, it ultimately led nowhere. NBC failed to develop a suitable project for her, and the deal ended without her landing a starring role. However, the timing of this release proved serendipitous. Yvette Denise Lee, the creator of the upcoming sitcom Living Single, had been watching Coles' career closely and saw her as a perfect fit for the show's ensemble cast. Lee was particularly drawn to Coles' natural comedic instincts and vibrant stage presence, making her the first choice for the role of Sinclair James, the lovable and quirky cousin of Queen Latifah's character, Khadijah. "We knew the kind of character we wanted," Lee explained, "which was a lot like the person Kim is on stage, someone who could give us innocence and naivete and make it funny." For Coles, the role of Sinclair was a perfect match. The character's whimsical, sweet-natured demeanor allowed Coles to showcase the full range of her comedic talents, blending physical comedy with heartfelt charm. Sinclair's naivete and quirky outlook on life became central to Living Single's appeal, endearing her to viewers and solidifying her status as a fan favorite. The role was not only a creative triumph for Coles, but also a career-defining moment that demonstrated her resilience and ability to bounce back stronger from setbacks. Living Single premiered on Fox in August 1993 and marked a significant turning point in Kim Coles' career. Cast as Sinclair James, Khadijah's, played by Queen Latifah, sweet and slightly quirky cousin, Coles found herself in a role that felt like home. Sinclair was a receptionist with aspirations of becoming an actress, and her character radiated innocence, naivete, and a persistent optimism that won over audiences. For Coles, playing Sinclair was a deeply personal experience. She resonated with the character's bright outlook and childlike charm, traits that allowed her to channel her comedic strengths into a nuanced and beloved performance. The show quickly became a cultural touchstone, running for 5 successful seasons and airing over 100 episodes before its finale in January 1998. Living Single broke new ground by centering on the lives of 6 young Black professionals navigating relationships, careers, and friendships in a New York City brownstone. The show's focus on Black joy, representation, and humor struck a chord with audiences, cementing its status as one of the most influential sitcoms of its time. For Coles, it was a dream come true, not only to star in a hit series, but also to contribute to a show that resonated so profoundly with its audience. Sinclair James was a standout character, largely because of Coles's ability to infuse her with depth and heart. Sinclair's humor was often physical and situational, but her warmth and vulnerability endeared her to viewers. Her love story with Overton Wakefield Jones, played by John Henton, became one of the show's most cherished elements, showcasing a refreshing portrayal of wholesome, supportive black love. Their on-screen chemistry made Sinclair and Overton fan favorites, adding an extra layer of charm to the series. For Coles, living single represented more than just professional success. It was a chance to redefine her narrative. After her abrupt and difficult departure from In Living Color, she faced questions about her versatility as a performer. Keenan Ivory Wayans had doubted her ability to adapt to diverse roles, but her work on Living Single demonstrated the full range of her talents. As Sinclair, Coles proved she could balance physical comedy, endearing innocence, and heartfelt emotional moments, all while holding her own in a talented ensemble cast. Coles's performance on the show earned her critical acclaim, including an NAACP Image Award for Outstanding Actress in a Comedy Series. This recognition not only celebrated her work, but also affirmed her as a trailblazer in black comedic talent. The success of Living Single made Coles a household name and solidified her legacy as one of television's most beloved comedic actresses. Reflecting on her journey, it's clear that leaving In Living Color was a blessing in disguise. While her exit from the sketch comedy show was abrupt and challenging, it opened the door for her to join the cast of Living Single, a series that allowed her to fully showcase her comedic versatility and connect with audiences on a deeper level. Had she stayed on In Living Color, Coles might never have had the chance to play Sinclair James, a role that has become synonymous with her name. Now, after Kim Coles left In Living Color, fans are paying more attention to her personal life. Kim Coles's personal life has seen its share of milestones, including 2 marriages that marked distinct chapters in her journey. Her first marriage was to Aton Edwards, an author, speaker, and expert in emergency preparedness and sustainable living. The couple tied the knot in 1985, early in Coles's career, as she was still building her reputation as a stand-up comedian and actress. Their marriage spanned a decade, coinciding with a pivotal time in Coles's professional life, including her breakout roles on In Living Color and Living Single. While their union ended in divorce in 1995, it reflected a formative period during which Coles was establishing herself both personally and professionally. Coles's second marriage came 2 decades later when she wed Reggie McIver, a former SWAT police officer. The couple's romantic story took them to the Dominican Republic, where they had an intimate destination wedding in 2015. Coles, known for her vibrant personality, seemed to embrace this new chapter with optimism and excitement. The ceremony reflected the couple's adventurous spirit and Coles's ability to celebrate love with joy and enthusiasm. McIver's background as a law enforcement officer brought a different dynamic to Coles's life, complementing her career in entertainment with his grounded and disciplined approach. The pairing highlighted Coles's openness to new experiences and her belief in second chances at love. The couple's time together was marked by shared moments and mutual support, but after 4 years of marriage, Coles and McIver decided to part ways, finalizing their divorce in 2019. Throughout these relationships, Coles has maintained a positive outlook, often using her personal experiences as inspiration for her work. Her candor about love, relationships, and self-discovery has resonated with audiences, whether through her comedy or her public speaking engagements. Coles has consistently demonstrated resilience and the ability to learn and grow from life's challenges, traits that have endeared her to fans beyond her on-screen roles. In interviews, Coles has spoken about the lessons she's taken from her marriages and divorces. She has expressed gratitude for the love and support she experienced in both unions while acknowledging the importance of self-awareness and personal growth. Her experiences have influenced her perspectives on relationships, self-love, and finding happiness on one's own terms. Today, Coles remains focused on her career and personal well-being, embracing her journey with humor and wisdom. Whether on stage, on screen, or in her personal life, Coles continues to inspire others with her authenticity and her ability to find the silver lining in every situation. Her two marriages, though different in nature, reflect the various stages of her life and career, underscoring her belief in the power of love and her commitment to living life with courage and heart. What do you think about Kim Coles leaving in living color? Leave us your comments in the section below. We hope you have found this helpful video. Don't forget to leave a like, share, and subscribe to the channel if you like it. Thank you for watching this and see you in the next videos. Goodbye.